So I'm here with Luke from Pacenti, and he's going to tell us all about P-Dent, starting with what is a P-Dent?
Okay, so P-Dent is a progression of handlebar geometry. The patented design is a dimple here you see in the back of the bar that combines with a stem and steerer tube to give the shortest reach available. At the moment it's a 20 mil. We are throwing the idea around that we could possibly get lower in the future, but right now 20 is as short as we can go. So full 10 mil shorter than anything else. That makes up to a 15% difference between a 20 and a 30 in terms of input to the handlebar. So as a rider you're getting more control, more feel for less energy. So it's a big plus in enduro, especially we've got riders on the EWS scene now riding P-Dent, and their feedback's fantastic because they said the fatigue, in the arms, they can really feel the difference on long events. The bar itself comes in two rises, 15 and 25 mil. The stems come in two lengths, 20 and 25 mil. So you pick the combination which best suits your bike. The idea behind the design was to allow bike manufacturers to think about longer geometry bikes. We're seeing a lot of real innovation now from brands like Pole, Mondraker especially leading the charge with their forward geometry. We'd like to see bikes go even further, and that's where P-Dent's been designed and thought out. And then we've got a lot of customers who upsize their frame, so it's been going on for years, I think, and bikes have been creeping out, getting longer and longer. And guys are going, well, instead of a medium, I'll buy a large and I'll run a shorter stem. Well, now we're getting guys, jumping from medium to XL because seat tube heights and standovers are getting a little bit lower, especially with dropper posts. And that's really affording people to ride, put the front wheel out, bring the steering axis back and change the way they ride.
So it looks like you might not have to self-center that. You've got your steer right down the middle. Easier to set up?
One of the biggest questions we get is, can I still control the bar position? And yeah, you can. If you look at the way the bar is here, there's a central point. So that never contacts the steerer. So you've got quite a bit of roll in terms of different head tube angles and different rider preferences for setting up that position. And there's still a little bit of detail in terms of centering. It's only a mil or so, but you can just align it on these guidelines really easily. You can see when the stem's on, it's super clean. The stem design is closed on the top bolts, so you screw these in all the way and then just draw it up tight on the lower bolts. So it's a really simple, really easy to set up, but you've still got quite a bit of control over your riding position, which is essential.
So let's talk about dimensions. How wide is this bar and what kind of sweep does it have?
Okay, so the bar itself is 800 wide with 5 up and 8 back sweep.
What is this bar going to set buyers back? And I assume you also have to have the stem.
Yeah, so the bar and stem together are $299 US, straight from the website, Pacenti.cc.
Thanks a lot.